Good morning. Okay, so we're going to start by breathing through some slow sun salutations. So just coming onto your hands and knees and pushing back into a cat stretch, letting your forehead rest on the mat and breathing in, exhaling completely. Inhaling up onto hands and knees, filling your lungs completely, and then exhaling, letting your body come down, forehead rests on the mat, chest rests, shoulders roll back. Inhale, coming up into a cobra, shoulders again pulling down towards the floor, head pulling up to the sky. Exhaling down, forehead relaxes on the mat, body rests. Inhale, pushing up onto hands and knees. Exhaling, coming back into a cat stretch. Hips come towards heels, forehead rests on the mat, fingertips reaching out in front of you. Inhaling, coming back up again onto hands and knees. Exhaling, coming down. Starting to warm up through the spine here. Inhaling into a cobra. Exhale, coming down. Inhaling, hands, knees. Exhaling, pushing back. Inhaling again, one more time, coming through this. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling into a cobra. Depending on what time of day you're doing this, your back may be more or less flexy, and that's okay. Just do what you can. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, hands and knees. Exhaling, pushing back into a cat stretch. And working your way up onto hands and knees again. And this time pushing back into a down dog. Stretching through your down dog. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale, heels pull down to the floor. Walking your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, arms come up and back. We'll go right into our sun salutation. Forward fold. Exhale here. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot comes back. Drop the knee. Inhale, reach up. Let those hips relax forward. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, left foot joins. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, dropping down. Warming up through that lower back. Inhale into a cobra, or you can come higher if you're ready. Exhale, pushing back into a down dog. Looking forward, bringing your right foot through your hands, pressing through your feet to lift up into crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, left foot comes up, arms come up and back. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot comes back. Drop the knee, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot joins. Inhale here, nice deep breaths. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Exhale completely. Inhale into a cobra. Exhale back into a down dog. Left foot comes forward, coming up into your crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot joins right, inhale, arms come up and back. We'll come through one more time, forward fold. Halfway lift. Right foot comes back. Drop the knee, reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot joins right. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot comes forward, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot joins right, inhale, arms come up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot comes back. Drop the knee, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot joins. Inhale here. Dropping knees, chest, and chin. Elbows glued to your sides. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot comes forward. Lifting up into crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot joins. Inhale, arms come up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Float back. Chaturanga. Inhale into an up dog. Exhale into a down dog. Taking 2 breaths here. One more breath. And exhale. Drop into your knees. And we're going to come into cow face pose. So taking whatever, well, I'll do the opposite of you. So taking your right knee and dropping it onto the floor and letting your left knee come on top of it. And so if your cow doesn't look like this, that's okay as long as your knees are moving towards each other and you feel this stretch in your hips. And just breathing here, feeling your hips relax down into the floor. You can wiggle your toes. Sometimes that'll release the tension in your hips. And then whenever leg's on top, that other arm is going to reach up and drop back. You can use your other arm to help it along. And then you're going to reach around and grab hold with your 2 hands, grabbing hold of each other, feeling the top of your head reaching up to the sky. You don't want to have your neck coming forward. Breathing here and just sitting here, feeling your shoulders start to open. And it's okay if your hands don't touch. You can use a towel or a sock or something to grab hold so that they reach towards each other. Now releasing your hands and just walking your hands out in front of you and rounding out. Keeping that breath going here. One more deep breath here. And exhale. And come all the way up with an inhale. And relax down. Now whatever leg's on top, you're going to take that opposite hand on top of that knee and just twist. So we're going to inhale through the top of our head and exhale, twist, looking behind you. Just like in our seated spinal twist, inhale through the top of your head. And then with each exhale, twisting a little bit further. Give yourself an opposite twist here. And we'll switch over to the other side. So you can shake your legs out for a second. And I'm going to come sideways so you can see how it looks from a different angle. So again, dropping one knee on top of the other, making sure that you switch legs. And trying to get those hips down. Ideally, your feet come in line with your knees. It's something to work towards. And then again, whatever leg's on top, that opposite arm reaches up and back. You can help it along with your hand and then reach along back and grab hold. Trying to sit up nice and tall. And so just sitting here and feeling your hips rooted through the ground, trying to relax your legs, keeping that deep breath going. Now releasing your hands and walking them out in front of you, rounding out through your back, letting your head relax down. Maybe your chin goes past your knee. Breathing here. And coming all the way back up. And again, whatever leg's on top, that opposite hand is going to go on top of that knee. Your other hand comes behind you. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twisting, looking as far back as you can. Coming back through center, giving yourself an opposite twist. And relaxing, stretching your legs out in front of you. Before we come into a seated forward fold, we're just going to come into staff pose. So bringing your hands behind your, next to your bottom and underneath your shoulders, sitting up nice and tall, feeling your shoulder blades pull together and back, and the top of your head reach up to the sky. Flexing your feet so that your toes are pulling towards you, and just feeling that nice opening through your chest. This is a nice pose for anybody who sits in a chair for any length of time. And then inhaling your arms all the way up, and exhale, we'll come into a nice forward fold here, relaxing down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, relax. Keep breathing. And stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, coming out. Letting your hands come behind you for a nice opposite pose here. Inclined plane, letting your head drop back, lifting your hips up to the sky. Taking 1 deep breath here. Stick out your tongue and exhale. And coming down. We're going to work our way over onto our back and come into a bridge pose. And so laying on your back, feet on the floor, knees pointing up to the sky. And so bringing your shoulders as much underneath you as you can, interlacing your hands and pushing your hips up to the sky, taking a breath here. Feeling your hips reach up and trying to even out your weight across both feet so that you're not pressing on the outer edges of your feet, you're pressing on the 4 corners of your feet, continuing to breathe. One more deep breath here, and exhale down, hugging your knees into your chest, rolling left and right. And so now you can come up into another bridge, or if you want to be a little bit more invigorated, you can come up into a wheel. And so we're going to drop our feet down, hands at our shoulders, and just lift up into a wheel, breathing here. If you're in your bridge, same as before, trying to keep your weight across the 4 corners of your feet, same as wheel. One more deep breath, lifting your head up and coming down. Hugging your knees into your chest. Again, squeezing left and right. And maybe even coming into happy baby pose if that feels good. Trying to extend through your entire spine on the mat and feeling your knees get pulled towards the floor. And now from here we're going to do one final pose, either a shoulder stand or a headstand. And I'm going to come into a headstand, and you are free to come into whichever inversion you want. If you're coming into a headstand, you're going to space out your arms, grab hold of your elbows to make a nice little triangle, interlacing your hands. And then bringing the top of your head to the floor, the back of your head into your hands, walking your feet up towards your body, hug your knees into your chest, and start to ease up. If a headstand isn't in it for you today, then you can just keep your feet down on the floor, and just walk your feet in, and you're still upside down. And so it's up to you where you want your headstand to be. Wherever you are, your shoulders should be relaxed, not scrunching towards your ears, and you want to keep that breath going. And you can stay for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, you can come down, come into your child's pose, and relax. If you came into shoulder stand, move into plow. And for your headstanders, you can come into rabbit, so grabbing hold of your heels Feeling the top of your head reach towards the floor as your hips are reaching up to the sky. And then relaxing down, we'll slowly roll up, arching back. Have a great day.